you don't really believe that Jesus rose from the dead? Well, we're going to help you with that by answering common objections to Jesus' resurrection. The disciples made it up, but people don't die for what they know to be a lie. They were beaten, put into prison, and commanded not to preach about Jesus, as we read in Acts 5:18, and they laid their hands on the apostles and put them in common prison. Acts 5:28 and 29, saying, Did not we straitly command you that you should not teach in his name? And you behold, you have filled Jerusalem with your doctrine, and intend to bring this man's blood upon us. Then Peter and the apostles answered and said, We ought to obey God rather than men. James was killed by the sword by Herod. Stephen was stoned. Found in Acts 7:58 to 60, and cast him out of the city and stoned him. And the witness laid down their clothes at the young man's feet, whose name was Saul. And they stoned Stephen, calling upon God and saying, Lord Jesus, receive my spirit. And he knelt down and cried with a loud voice, Lord, lay not this sin to their charge. And when he had said this, he fell asleep. Another problem with this is that a woman was first to come to the empty tomb when their time that women didn't have much say. This is recorded in Mark 6:1-4. Third objection is that the disciples hallucinated. Well, the problem with this that hallucinations are unique. A group that Jesus appeared. Another problem is that another objection that the disciples hallucinated. While Jesus appeared to many people, and hallucination is unique to the person, a group hallucination is very unlikely. Jesus appeared to many people, 1 Corinthians 15:4-6, and he was buried and rose again on the third day according to the scriptures, and he was seen of Cephas, and then of the 12. And then he was seen above 500 brethren at one, whom the greater part remain unto this point, but are fallen asleep. Jesus appeared to his disciples, and they handled him, and he ate with them. This is found Luke 24:39-43. Behold my hands and my feet, that is myself. Handle me and see, for a spirit hath not flesh and bones, as ye see me have. And when he had thus spoken, he showed his hands and his feet. And while they yet believed not for joy and wondered, he said unto them, Have any meat? And they gave him a piece of broiled fish and a honeycomb, and he took and ate before him. Jesus didn't really die. Another objection is that Jesus didn't really die. It just appeared that he died, or he was close unto death. The problem with this that Jesus was whipped in Matthew 27:26. Then they released Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Jesus and delivered him to be crucified. Jesus was pierced by a spear. This is found in John 19:33-34. But when they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, and they brake not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a spear pierced his side, and forthwith came there out of blood and water. So you see that these common objections don't hold water.